in here.
Landon, what'd you do with the towel?
Any live streams.
Go put it in the washing machine and just put speed wash on real quick so it gets rinsed out.
There we go. Sweet. There's that. All right. Disable. Up at streaming. That's all there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see. Go to Twitch. Awesome sauce.
No, just speed wash.
Do, 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 do. All right. Let's put it on Discord. Yoink. V. There we go. There. There we go. What's up, guys? What is up, guys? What's up, Rage? Put Heimdall and Hades. You picked Hades. That was a horrible choice. Absolutely horrible. But I mean, hey, if you got a thing for Hades, I mean, teach their own, right? But it is what it is. Let's get some couple more peeps. Refresh the old chat. Can I make you good, Rage? I don't know. I mean, good is subjective, right? It definitely depends. All right, let's see. Let's see if we get rid of, what did our imprints roll? Oh, okay, that's a good, interesting, right? So Morgan's not bad. Might come back to that. Let's get some rolls in. It wasn't an immediate no. That's the best. Let's see where we're at. Oh, there's the Me6. Oh, Me6 has been slow on the alerts lately. Let's go. Let's see. Nothing's beating Quets yet. Let's see. Unless she said. Alright, see Pixel Tech. Hey! Well, okay. We'll take a Wukong. Well, see, that's a tough one. So, it kind of goes into a nice conversation piece, right? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, so this is a good conversation piece, right? So, free to play, I would definitely probably still stick with Quets, but since you plan on spending on the game, like Wukong is, like for me, it's either Wukong or Vivian, with a Heimdall being my third option, I think. And then you have Quetz and Isis as a strong fourth. Yeah, I think we have to take the Wukong. I think Wukong's just it's too good. He's just way too good. He does way too much. And being able to sit there and to have an A1 Wukong early with a Shishi and a Guan Yu be massive. I mean, we'll have, as long as Isolt isn't changed, as long as Isolt isn't changed, we can find some other defenders or other supports to kind of fix that core. So, not bad, not bad. Come back and yeah, what's up, babe?
Do you like waffle fries?
Yeah, I'll take some waffle fries.
Waffle fries?
I'm not gonna turn down waffle fries.
I'll make
Who
you
the hell would
nacho
turn down
fries.
waffle fries?
There's a mixture.
All right, there's a Yan Wang in this one. It's one of the extra hive mind accounts. Law. Later. All right, let's see. Yesterday in our 1,000 pulls, we got what, 3? Do you want to? we'll get you an extra bowl. We'll ship it out there to you, Rach. Or it's chips over there, isn't it? Not necessarily fries. All right, so there's that. Any decent? All right, so another more again. Yeah, yesterday we got what, three total legendaries out of 1,000+ pulls, and so now it's a +1 or is it +2? I think it was +2. Yeah. Yoink, yoink. Rank 5, not bad. Yoink. All right, Musashi, let's see if you stick around. So we want to try to get to at least 7. If we get to 7 legendaries out of these 1,000 pulls, we'll be back kind of like in our average so far, but we'll see how it goes. Let's start with the actual pack of 50 and see where we kind of we lead off, or we leave off actually. What's up, guys? Welcome to the chat. Jag, Python. All right, scroll down. All right. Let the rolls begin. And then there's who's in it? Keep ran. All right, let's go. Second account. +1. Here we go. Have you completely locked in, Rich? Are you just done? Or are you looking for something specific? Or are you missing something specific like an imprint or a weapon? What up, Pio? You guys just down there chilling in the Discord chat? Let's see. Okay, take the might option. She. Oh, you're just Excalibur hunting? That makes sense. Sign out. There we go. Okay, change the password. Ah, there we go. That works. Oh, sweet. Pulled Heimdall, man. Yeah, you can't You can't go wrong when you pull Heimdall. Oh, Wukong imprint? Yep. You're pretty set. The good thing about the weapons, right? This was only 10, so by the time the 31st rolls around, you will see the I say you will, but there's a high probability, high chance that you will see the weapon you're looking for. So definitely can't say that with the imprints, because I think there's 37 actual legendary imprints, so you do run the risk of not seeing an imprint that you might want as a free to play. So pop to the next one. Did you already do your pulls, Pia? Oh, what's up, man? Latari, man, appreciate it. Musashi, definitely appreciate the follows. Hey, look at that. We hit the goal, man. That's pretty cool. Let me adjust this camera. Sweet. What's up, guys? Welcome to the chats. Fateless Guy Wukong. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's cool, Jack. Peter's slacking, PO, man. We need to get more accounts, my guy. You need to sit there and need to get to it. Chop chop. Let's go tactics. 2 more summons. Alright, let's go to the next one. Sweet, 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 sweet. Well, I mean, if you have a Heimdall account, then I mean, you're still pretty solid. You're good to go for the most part. It's always nice to at least have kind of like a baseline account, right? To where it's like if things don't, if you do all the chasing and you just don't happen to get any of like the super high end, finger quotes here, like super starts or whatever that we're all kind of thinking is the best way. It's nice to have something like a Heimdall or another account to fall back on. Alphatari, Wukong, Thunderbolt, Kama. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, I just locked in Wukong. Wukong on the main primary, like my alpha account. So I'll probably switch it from Excalibur to Namsaru, and then yeah, that's it. That'll be the account that I'll play and spend on, and then my free to play account will be probably a Vivian account. It's either gonna be a Vivian or a Heimdall, I feel. So here's a Ran. Yoink. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, so like the easiest way that we've been doing it for the most part is just keeping track of via spreadsheet or by notepad, right? And it's just knowing what account was like for here in this batch of 50, right? The next account that has a legendary on it is 11, and it has a Raichin. So oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta go and yeah, I gotta change all that. The auto mod that is through um, the little program I'm using. It gets a little touchy. Like good luck saying ISIS or anything else like that. So let's see. Nothing authorical. Not worth picking though. All right, number 6. I'm a sensitive. I don't know about sensitive, fragile. It's maybe. I don't know. Piss the wife off. She may beat me. Let's see. Achilles. Can we get rid of Achilles? That'd be great if we get rid of Achilles today. I mean, he was solid in the alpha, but doesn't necessarily scream, started an account with me. So, number 7. Oh yeah, dude. Getting only 3 legendary. So there's one way to look at it, right? So we were on the low end of the RNG, but we pulled a Wukong account and a Vivian account. So it's like, can you really be like? It's like, can you be upset if you pull a Vivian and a Wukong account? I mean, somebody's gonna. I mean, somebody in the community will want them, right? That's just or in the pantheon. Somebody is gonna want the account. So the good thing is it will get played if somebody doesn't pull their own. So it's like, it sucks we didn't get some extras, but you know we did get 2 of the better ones. So 25, got 75 tactics. Gozu. Not hitting the spot. There goes. This is going to be Cirrus is going to be pretty cool. For a rare, have a joint attack imprint on a rare is pretty nutty. I doubt I'll ever actually play with the character Cirrus, but I'll more than likely be blowing up all of my Cirruses. Yoink. Yoink. Might. Tactics. Brynhild. I will definitely take a Brynhild over Bastet. Bastet's okay, but probably wouldn't replace Brynhild for a Bastet. I just don't think that that warrants the so no legendaries in the first 10 accounts unless this one pops one, which is fine. There's Lilith, that one's a rank 3. My What's up, guys? All you new guys, welcome to the stream. Just pulling some mini game stuff, having fun with everybody. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. At this point, all of us in the hive mind have probably pulled way too many. I think it's closing in on 10,000 summons at this point. So we got Rage and a couple of the guys in the chat, so a lot of information to take advantage of. So this should be the Raijin account. Yeah, there's the Raijin. These quests. 4 tactics. All right, let's see if we can get rid of Raijin. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Sign out. 12. 12 is a Grendel account. Yeah, the character, the model on a lot of these look really, really, really good. And so I think once we get those finished hero pages and Simon and the rest of the team, kind of release everything, Be a whole lot easier to make like definitive. Make some. Oh, Hercules. So that is, see, that's interesting. Okay, so we have Hercules. We know how good Hercules is, but then we have Grendel. Both are brawlers. Both are really, really, really strong units. Hercules, we know, is basic as giving an AoE acid and a potential stun. We know Grendel's. I don't know. I think this may be a hot take, but I think I'm gonna keep Grendel over Hercules. It's nice to pull a Hercules, but I think I'm gonna keep Grendel over. So that's two at least. We pulled two now. Oh, puppy dog. What's wrong? Let's see, which is the 13th account? 13th is an Anu account. Yeah, definitely keep Grendel. Yeah. Do. All right, can we get rid of an Anu? I mean, I would have liked to have the Hercules over an Anu, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? So let's see. We go to the next one. So we have nothing on 14, or nothing significant on 14, I should say. Oh, let's see what's happening in old. Oh, okay, that's what's just happening. Cool. Oh, Shishi. Good old Shishi. Tactics. Alright, let's replace the Shishi. Why don't brands. I'd still rather just. Alright, nothing there. Womp womp. Alright, 15. Yeah, next one is a Morgan Le Fay at 17. So that's refresh. I will say kudos to the Fateless team. I mean, I waited a little bit longer than I normally do. Normally I'll hop on like 15 minutes before, but today I kind of hopped on 15 minutes after the hour. But knock on wood, not really having any server issues or anything like that. So seems like I have something to what? You're getting pets. You're getting all the pets. Sign outs. 16. Oh, you're so scruffy. You need to get trimmed. You need to go to the groomer. Craziness, the might. Tactics. So we get rid of Sage. Sage's favorite character. Alright, Musashi sticks around. Definitely sticks around. 17. Keep the train rolling. Let's see. What's the Morgan Le Fay? Definitely would rather have Morgan over Morgan Le Fay, but it is what it is. Nothing. And nope. Big O goose egg. All right, 18. Next one's going to be, I think, account 20 has a Loki. So we'll be looking at that one next. Mordred, definitely a solid epic to have. I don't think I would I definitely wouldn't complain if I pulled him in just regular pulls on launch. $19. Yoink, yoink, Wukong. I don't know why I haven't automated this, but figured it'd be easier to stream, share pull rates. Polyphemus, another Musashi. I'll probably still keep Mordred though. The CC's speaks volumes in wave content. Check the minigame combo channel. Did you end up pulling something good? Let's see. What did you get? Minigame combo. Oh, well, yeah, that'll work. Isis, Excalibur, and Metzley. Yep, that's pretty solid. Definitely a solid primary count.
We can't be sleeping all day.
Do. There we go. Low key. Let's see, what do we have? Alright, we'll go to... Oh, yeah, sure enough. Yeah, there's your account. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. We're going with the High Priest of Ptah. Are you gonna roll the second account there, Pia? You gonna keep going or? $20. I think we already did 20, didn't we? Maybe not. Yeah, we did 20. Alright, so number 21. Just pulling to get the Legos. Yeah. Let's see. So 21 is a Grendel, 22 is an Ares, 26 is a Wukong. So that'll be good. Rank 4. Tactics. Might. We're seeing a lot of Musashi today. That's good. Definitely a lot better than yesterday so far. We got 3 down. Improved 1 account. What's up, Bane? Yeah, so my understanding is that in the game you'll be able to change the email address to the account. So good old Ares. Definitely can't wait to see what the God of War has as far as a kit. I think that's going to be really good. Gozu. Alright. Yeah, to my knowledge, at least I know they haven't said anything publicly, but most games that have released have had a way to basically change the account and change the username or user ID. So now some games make you pay currency to do it. Others don't. It just kind of depends, right? Each game is absolutely different. But I don't think anybody would mind chunking a couple rubies or whatever else to change the ID. Otherwise, I mean, we just have a bunch of the same usernames with numbers added on. But just make a full pantheon of these accounts and just be like, all right, well, here it is. Nice, man. Congrats. Yeah, that's the most important thing, man. Is like whatever character you enjoy playing with and everything else, man. Tier lists are great, but they're really just opinion pieces. I mean, they do set you up. They can set you up normally, but I don't think that the content is going to be too hard to clear regardless. So it's just it's like those with the most optimal legendaries or whatever else. Like, okay, so you cleared an extra minute or 2 minutes faster than somebody else's account. So it's like, all right, I guess you're saving time, but I can't foresee the content in this game being too hard to where it's not going to be playable. I mean, there'll be certain like progression stop gaps where it's like, hey, you need to reach certain metrics. Hey, Sevrogs, we have 4. We'll note that. Let's see if we can get a better one. All right, so that was account. Sign out. Account 25. All right, so this next one's a Wukong. Sevrog. Nope, I want 26. 26. There we go. Hey, thanks for the subscription, man. Definitely means a lot. Bane with the T1. Yeah, A5 is where she really kicks off, right? But the thing is what a lot of people need to remember is so unlike many gacha games where it's like you're just screwed, right? Like you have to pull and get multiples. Simon and the team, I mean, they gave us the ecosystem, and when you only need 500 points, I mean, you will, now that you have hell, eventually, as long as you play the game daily, he's like you will get to 500 points multiple times to sit there and pull multiples over. And so, yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things that I like of what Fateless is doing with the game, is just being able to sit there and not, because I couldn't imagine trying to get awaken copies for like eternal legendaries. Like that just screams like an astronomical headache, and I don't think anyone's wanting to. I'm sure there will be some people, but I don't think anyone's going to want to drop like 20, 30, 40,000 for just an A5, Zeus or Odin or any of these other, whatchamacallit. So it's nice to have a system built into the game that'll allow you to basically get free dupes. So I don't see myself rolling this, but I mean, just for the pull rates, we're just gonna do it. Just so we have numbers. Oh, an Aries. Ah, that's pretty good. Don't think I'm replacing. See, if we knew what Aries did, right? We knew what Aries did, it would be interesting, but we don't. We know how good Wukong is, so we keep Wukong. So let's just check the imprints. No, no imprint worth locking in yet, so Fateless gets to keep. They lose out on $10, but it's all good. It's 27, but we did pull another legendary, so that's good. The numbers are going in the right direction. We may be actually on on the higher end of RNG, maybe. We'll have to find out, but we already beat yesterday of getting only 3, so Nari. Yeah, there's a Mordred. I'll take a Mordred. Sweet. What So what weapon did you end up going with your Hell, Bane? Have you decided on a specific weapon and imprint combo? Let's see. Clickety click. We can definitely get rid of this Hippolyta for sure. No, not cool. Cirrus. No, we'll just wait another day. We'll keep the extra tank. 29. Okay, so so what I'll do is I'll show you guys how to salt email accounts. So the process is called salting, and you could do it a couple of different methods, but the method that I use and others use is basically just doing the +1 account. It's like the root account +1 at whatever Gmail. And what that does is it treats it as a new email account, but sends all notifications and all emails to the root or parent email. So say I had test@gmail.com. What I can then do is I can register test +1 at gmail.com, change the user ID in the registration screen as test1, fill out all the rest of the rest of the registration stuff, send the validation link, open my test@gmail account, the root email, and that validation email will then go to that, and then you can click on it and validate the email, and then you'll be able to log in from the Godforge. You'll be able to log in that way. Oh yes, this is the Vivian account. This is account 29. So this one is pretty much we're just looking for a decent imprint, and we are good to go. So well, I mean, it's not bad. It's, Tian Long's solid, but it's not really. I mean, good. Shamash is good. Kamazat, so these are pretty good. I could probably just premium this and start working on this. Yeah, this is what I'm sorry. Yeah. I may. We're definitely not replacing a Vivian. Not even close. Yeah, it doesn't affect any of the other accounts. You can literally just literally go down the chain. In fact, here I'll show you guys. So let's go to sign up. We'll do file. Oh, sorry. Go back. Let's do a +51, right? So then we'll just come here. File Rob 51. Oh, that's 61. Oh, I actually want to not fat finger that, right? Select country. Yep, from the UAE. So we'll register, right? And so it's going to kick it over. We're going to get the validation. We'll save. We'll open up in the new tab. Switch over. Do I not have it on here? Of course I don't have it on here. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Did I change the email accounts? Hold on 1 second. Oh, come on. Give me my notification. Let's resend it. Try another way. Is it not wanting to do it? Why is it changing? Why is it not sending it to my account? We literally just went through all this. Well, anyway, it would send it back to the verification. You would click it, and you would come back here. So let's go back. There we go. Oh, you know what? I can probably just put I can probably just make a video a little bit later. Let's see, we're on 30. Gmail.com. Might help if I do that, right? We gotta need the plus. Forget I need the plus. Yeah, man, definitely use the salting method, and yeah, it'll help. It'll definitely help you be able to get to the account. That's what like I've tried not to say anything in like the Discord too much when everyone's kind of been complaining because like I'm the firm believer that like this is by far one of the easiest ways to set your account up, and it's not close. Like it's really important to have a to have a solid start. And if you're limiting yourself to only like one like free to play account or whatever else, then it's like yeah, there's a good chance you're probably not going to get those starts you want. But the thing is, the fact that you can, Simon and Shannon all of them have confirmed it. Like you can solve emails; they're okay with you. They're okay with you doing it. So, if that option is available to you, you take advantage of it because deterministically, like there's, if you have the time to do it, and it takes about a minute or two really to go through the entire process. But if you really want a specific hero imprint weapon combo, like you can make it happen. You just have to put the work into creating, to salting all the emails, getting that, getting that combination, and then either locking it in with premium or just sitting there grinding it. And so but you can definitely find the combination you want. And I don't understand why people are complaining as much as they are about it. I mean, even if you were to just assault, well, so it's been out what 9 days now. So even if you would have taken the time to just salt like 5 emails, if you spend like 5-10 minutes, right, just to create 5 salt emails every other day since it's launched, you already would have had the same batch that I'm working with now, and you could just literally go in throughout the day and just do all your pulls, and even this, like I think every day we're spending what anywhere from like 50 minutes, about 45 to like an hour, but most of the time it's just bringing up the account, rechanging the whatchamacallits, and then kind of like talking about some things. But for the most part, like there's no reason why someone should not at least have the legendary you want, right? Like there's zero reason why you shouldn't start with at least just the base legendary that you want. So Frankie, pull a Frankie. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's being a little too harsh. I don't know on the casual player, but it's definitely one that it's yeah, it's just a lot of, and I don't know if it's, and I don't say this as to be a slight or a jab at anyone, but it's like if someone's ignorant, and not in the not in a negative way, it's just if they don't know what they don't know, right? Then I understand it, but there seems to be a lot of people that are just quick to complain, and I mean there's a lot of help out there, and a lot of people are just, they would rather hit the keyboards instead of reach out and ask for, hey, how is everybody doing 100 accounts a day, or whatever else. It's like everyone's super open, everyone's helping everybody. And so I will say that's the one thing I really love about the Godforge community, is there's a lot of people who really want to see everyone succeed. So hopefully it continues to stay that way. I don't see any reason for it, not to. I don't see any other like Alpha 3 competitions happening around the corner, so won't have to worry about people going silent or so I blame Rage. It's probably always it's Rage's fault, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Like I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and you know, for the most part, like it was a civil conversation, but it's like he was complaining about pull rates and not being able to get the god he wanted, and I was like, dude, it's like I was like, I can show you how to get the god you want. Like it's not hard, and it's like, well, it's like they couldn't be bothered to do it, and it's like, well, I really don't know what to tell you then. Like it's if you're expecting the Fateless team to just walk out and be like, here's free everything to the nth degree, like it's just not gonna happen. Second Wukong account. So the real question is on these Wukong accounts, if we end up pulling something like a Vivian, do we switch from a Vivian? I think I think the answer is yes, but I don't know. It's said to be definitely it'd be a tough. I think it's a tough decision. Again, like I think I just really believe that it's Vivian's going to be better long term, especially for free to play. But like we get a Sun Wukong, and I think what's the imprints here. I could care less about those. Um, but yeah, if you're planning to spend, then it's gonna be really hard. Savrog accounts or Svarog, however it's pronounced. Oop, clickety click. There we go. I think we're what, 4 legendaries already? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I completely agree with Sashi. Like, if somebody can't be bothered to sit there and even to just do the minimal stuff, like this isn't hard. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's like, are you taking an hour out of your day? It's like, yeah, it's like I choose to do it at a specific time because it's, you know, everybody likes watching pools and kind of helps the whole. I'll just sit there and stream it, so there's at least some content that people can sit there and watch, and. But I mean, we all hit the bathroom at some point. Like you can literally just sit on a toilet, take care of business and pull like 5, 6, 7 accounts, and then just go about your day. And my kids over here doing 6, 7, 6, 7. Oh man, the worst. You know, the worst. Loki, definitely can't wait to use him in PvP. All right, so we've done better than yesterday. We picked up another Wukong account. We have a decent number of accounts left, so I'm pretty sure we'll see. Hopefully, we see more, but if not, again, we're already better than what we've done yesterday. So, and I think actual rates are 5. We're getting 5 legendaries is what the actual is what the rate we're supposed to be getting. So cannot complain too much. So we're on the home stretch. 40 is a Bryn. So out of the 40s, we have a 44 is Pazuzu, 46 is a Pretzel, 48 Drac, 49 Gren, and 50 is Oheim Daddy. So that'll be pretty good. I don't know if we'll be able to replace those, but we'll see. Another Mordred. I'll take a Mordred over Brynhild. That might be. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I'll be farm. I'll be my go-to start is just going to be Shishi Guan Yu is basically what I'm going to start with. joint attack is probably the most broken thing in this game that Paul and the team designed, and I don't think it's close. So it's another reason why I think Vivian's just she's I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest, when they made Vivian. Like I think they just wanted to make it, if she you know if she heals, then it's like they've really screwed the pooch. All right, we need one more. Yoink. 42. Try to keep getting this 24 hours, 75% while we can. Nope. She's holding strong. I will take a Ran. Seen a lot of Ran and Mordreds. Oh yeah. Even if she doesn't heal, like it is what it is. I mean, we have imprints. Like I think one thing a lot of people keep forgetting about is, I mean, 2-piece Avenger, 4-piece body. As long as they're working as intended, and they're the exact same set bonuses from Alpha, then you're not gonna have to worry about healing. You're just not. Um, Plus, I mean, nothing. In the beginning of the game, as long as his old A's kit hasn't been changed, you can run his old A and be perfectly fine. So I mean, I'm not as worried about the healing aspect as a lot of other people are. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, you're not gonna find a better support. Like, she gives you everything that you need, and she has a joint attack plus all this other stuff. Too good, way too good. So, but yeah, I can't wait for normalized arena as well as uh you know live arena, and where we get to pick and ban. Like, I loved a 3-year restart. I just didn't like how they balanced a lot of their characters, because some of them was like, it's either you had these specific characters at these specific speed rates, or you just weren't. Good luck. You just lose. You just can't compete, right? And so if they can find the balance, I think Paul and the team will have done a really good job uh, in that aspect, at least when it comes to PvP. Especially with guys like our lovely boy Pazuzu here. I mean, I can't wait to see all the shenanigans that Pazuzu and the rest of the everybody that's using the Pazuzu imprint are going to be able to do in PvP. Like, I don't know. I can't wait to see all the shenanigans, but PvP is a touchy subject for some people, because it's they just see it they just see it as the I didn't spend it's just wallet wars to some people, and so I feel like it'll probably be that way in the beginning, um, but I don't know. I think the one thing that makes it difficult, at least in this game, is how powerful the awakening system is. Like, if you have somebody chilling with a team full of A5s and you're just like base and A1, like you're probably not. I mean, regardless. I mean, yeah, team comp will make up a huge difference, but for the most part, like, it is going to heavily depend on you know on those awakenings. Hey, Quetzalcoatl.
I want to walk.
Yeah, the food is done. Yeah, I look over and all I'm seeing is all the kids just rush for whatever. So that's cool. Yoink. We're probably not changing out a pretzel. I'd probably do it for a Vivian. Vivian, or maybe, I don't know, maybe an Isis. I don't think I have an Isis again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. See, now this is a tough one, right? Because I know I have a lot of people that want to play Wukong. I have a lot of people that will want to have a Wukong account, but man, Quet's difficult, man. This is so good. Yeah, I'll take some. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is kind of like the what do we think here? You know what I'm saying? So it's like as far as giveaways, like we already have. So let's see what we have. Right. So we've updated the account. So we have one, two, three Wukong accounts with the primary already being a Wukong account, right? Gave up. We gave up the Quets on the primary for Wukong already. But this would give us what's up? Huh?
Do you want ice?
Yeah, hell yeah, I want ice. That's a rhetorical
Do you want
question.
some nacho fries?
So it's definitely one of those that I think we keep Quets just for the sole purpose of being able to have one or two Quets accounts available in case one of our free to play players wants to go that support route. What's this?
Nacho fries?
Hey, it's pretty good. Let me see. You can see it on the camera. Let's see. Nacho fries. Yeah, I'll take that. Traditional fat American slather everything in chili and cheese and
It's not chili. It's not. It's
good
taco
shit.
meat. I can have
Hmm.
it.
Well, don't mean to munch in y'all's ear, but yeah, I think we're keeping Quets here. I definitely feel like it could go either way, right? If we didn't have like 3 or 4 other Wukong accounts, if we only had like maybe one other, I probably would have switched to Wukong. But I think Quets is having an extra Quets account for somebody that's going to want to go support is probably going to be at least more beneficial. Or just that, being able to have that option. So can't go wrong with speed leads. You can't go wrong with all the heals, all the buffs. Now, can we get that that Wukong or whatever over here? That'd be great. I can put it on this account. Able tab Banshee. Womp womp. Well, at least we hit pity. Not pity, but we hit the average of the pull rates, right? So we got our 5 legendaries. So that's just an average day. If we can get another win in the next 3 accounts. I don't know if we're changing any of the legendaries in here. I mean, I would definitely change Dracula if we got a Wukong. But yeah, let's see. Hey, now you got some synergy bonuses, so that's good. Let's see if we get anything good. Mordred is not kicking out big boy Drac. Nope. Drac stays. He definitely stays. Drac's solo ability is insane. I think it went in wave 3 when we were testing all of the solo comps for the competition. I had sent I was in the talking to Simon and sent him a video of Drac. I think Drac did it was like 1.1 billion by himself. He just soloed the entire thing, and all he needed was like the Lady Jacques imprint, but then he just needed 6 piece shrine, and so it's the possibility for some of these characters that have like self sustain to, if you can introduce a scaling vector, like you will out damage the boss damage. That's why it's like I said, like if Namsaro doesn't get a cap, which I think is probably the most likely scenario, if he doesn't get a cap, then like a Namsaru on a Hercules, on a Dracula who's able to keep scaling damage and being able to sit there and heal, it's just going to force is gonna you'll be able to get to it until unless if the boss doesn't have a one shot mechanic where he just absolutely wipes you. But if it's Fafnir was supposed to wipe you, but between mitigation and everything else, like his damage capped at a certain point, and as long as you were over a certain threshold, you're able to basically solo him the entire thing. So catch up with chat. No, it sadly was not cheese from a can, but yeah, that's very true. Yep. The best thing about Vivian is I don't know. It's we're still waiting for I think her passive, but I'm pretty sure passive is just going to increase. I'm sure passive will be some form of increasing joint attack, and if that's the case, then if it's you take the imprint, double it, and if that's what her passive is, like good luck. Like teams are just going to fall over. It's going to be hard to deal with all that outgoing damage, even with I think PvP was what four units. Wow. Okay, so we're just pulling Wukongs all the time. So this is the only Heimdall account on this. I normally would, but he's not going to replace a Heim Daddy. So all right, we got six. So one above, you know, one above our ratio. So that's not it's not bad. You know, it's slightly above average. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Is it this? Nope, it's this. Yes. Sweet. So this will, like I said, this will probably change. Forge Fire isn't that bad. We'll definitely be able to get the weapon we want. Another trick if you guys. Oh fuck. Oh jeez. Okay, it did switch. Oh man. Do I want the Wukong imprint to put on somebody else? Now that's a good question. Hmm. So for Vivian, I'd be taking probably Excalibur, just because of how many buffs she's putting out. And so to have an increased damage on top of attack up and defense up and everything else is really, really, really strong. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely some options. Hey, what's up, guys? What are y'all doing? Yeah, I'm deciding to make a decision. I'm not sure which way I want to go with it, but it has its its thoughts processes. But it's kind of saying is like for those of you that have already like you can choose an unlock so you can keep getting the 3 legendary imprints to keep rotating. So it's like we have Kamazot's, which is really great, really solid solid imprint. But I mean, Wukong is Wukong, so it's I'm no I've been pretty vocal about the direction I want to go. I'm I'm probably just gonna keep pulling until my team is like Shishi, Guan Yu, Wukong, Vivian, Heimdall. Right? It's gonna be like at least some amalgamation of that. Or I may end up dropping, you know.
6K.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? But yeah, that we laugh, but that's probably a realistic number, if not really to probably more. But
Wow.
it depends on the packs. But
A lot of
Yeah.
monies.
um, yeah, I just don't know. Like this is definitely a good what's I mean, I could lock it. I'll just keep it locked, and I can make the decision later.
Yeah, it
But
all depends on how you want to go for now. Like, do you want to build
Mhm.
Wukong now, or do you want to build? Because there isn't
Well,
too
Wukong
many good
the bet the
imprints and stuff on Wukong.
well no. Well, I mean, so anything that there's a bunch of like Kamazatsu is really really big. It's a lot of turn meter.
Yeah.
Especially if you crit. Um, but if you, I think another one thing that you can do is it's more like if as long as they haven't changed joint attack, you know, being able to put that on like being able to put that on like a Vivian or a Heimdall or any like there's a lot of decent units that you just put Sun Wukong because it's a generalist imprint, right? You just put it on uh you just put it on whatchamacallit and it's not that bad. I mean, even um I am curious about the interaction between Mesli here and Wukong with his mirroring and stilling buff. So I'm curious, you know, if the
Which
mirror
one goes
buff,
first?
yeah, which one goes first, and how all that kind of like works together. So that's yeah, like yeah, Ray says like you can lock both. Like there's definitely some solid options. It's nice to have it, but it's like yeah, it's like so this is locked in. I'll probably trade this for a Namsaru regardless, or I may keep it. To be honest, I mean it's like you don't have to. I don't. The problem is like you only really need one copy of Excalibur. You really only need one copy of Namsaru on a team. Is that you're not. It's not a weapon that you're going to be stacking across the board, right?
Yeah.
And so, uh, like even this, like if I'm pulling for Vivian or Heimdall or whatever else, like I'm just slapping this Excalibur over on that character, and you know I get the extra damage on top. Like there's just a lot of damage multipliers that are happening between an Excalibur, a Vivian, all the joint attacks, and it's just I just looking as far as like a fast campaign start and clearing everything else. It's going to be really hard to compete with Shishi, Guan Yu, and Wukong, especially when Wukong's A1 immediately allows you to joint attack any TN ally, and so I mean good luck to anybody that can pull a TN long, the eternal TN legendary, but just the
I
fact that
removed my Wukong.
yeah. Oh, did you? What did you place?
Yeah, I took Isis with Excalibur instead. Now I'm just looking for the Wukong imprint on her,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much.
It's solid, man. It's all solid.
Yeah.
Well, not bad. So we got what, five? Oh, we got six. We got six legendaries. We locked in. We locked in a Wukong account. We locked in a Wukong and a Wukong imprint. We've chosen Camazot's locked in. Let's see, we have it? We don't have it available, so we could lock Forge Fire, but I definitely think
Forge
it's.
Fire is probably the better one.
I mean,
Wukong.
so it's not. I like it. I
Depends.
definitely like Forge Fire, but for me, I am more of a the increased like it's nice to like 10% like with just being a base, right? I'm not really worried too much about. I mean, it's great for PvP and it's going to be great for
Yeah.
boss. Kind of get rid of like the bosses. But
You're a PvP guy, so
well, yeah, I mean, I definitely like it, but it's also I think the one thing that I am I think more inclined to take is the Namsaru and the Excalibur, just because you're going to hit brick walls where you're either going to need gear or a way to increase your percent damage output to push you through that brick wall, right? And
Yeah.
Forge Fire just doesn't do that. It helps you survive, but it's like if it's only taking 10% off the damage, it's like yeah, I don't take any damage that first wave, which is great. But if I'm able to heal back up with my armor, which will probably be easily doable, like we've seen in the alpha, it's the Forge Fire is Forge Fire is basically it's the PvP weapon.
Yep.
Or if you get it in game, I'm sure some of these later stage bosses will hit like a truck. But it's like getting to the point to where you can get to that mid game to early late game. we're not gonna unless you're gonna. I mean, we don't know what they're gonna do, but unless you just have gear out the ass, like where are you getting the extra damage, right? Because that's what I'm looking at. And so getting that extra damage either from Excalibur or Namsaru will help push through, it just because I mean, how many times have people you watch people in the Alpha on the Wave 3 competition and they'd get the Golden Guardian on 120, they'd get it down to like 10-15%, right? Then they just couldn't clear it. So they had to leave and go farm gear and everything else and that alone, they that put them hours, if not more, behind any of us that that were actually pushing through the content. And that's it may not seem like a lot, but it's getting that extra damage and everything is really, really huge to kind of clear some of these. And the earlier you can clear the content, I mean, it's just proven. Like if I can sit there and clear the content and have it on farm status for like a week or 2 weeks before you, like it's just small incremental advantages, and all those small incremental advantages add up over the course of however long. So I think that's definitely something to think about. But I do like how I can choose something and have something locked in, so that'll be pretty good. But
Yeah, it's very nice.
yeah, maybe like I said, maybe it's overdoing it, maybe it's not. I don't know. But we'll be able to sleep on it, and yeah, we'll probably come back tomorrow, pull the rest, and yeah, we'll be able to kind of go from there. But yeah, Bane, Musashi, guys, appreciate the subs, all the follows, Voltari, Jugs, Omrad, all you guys are awesome. If you don't have a home already, the Hive Mind is, I think we're actively recruiting right now. I think we're going to go with like 4 Pantheons in the cluster. If you don't have a home, Discord link is in the recruitment channel. Hop on, or if not, even if you're in CHB or ELT or somebody else, I mean, everybody's basically hopping into the Hive Mind stuff. We just released episode 2 of the podcast. It's live. I think Sage has uploaded all of our tier list on. I think he's done the weapons, the gods, the imprints. I think he's done all of our tier lists, or at least all our conversations we had has been kind of like compiled into those tier lists. So I think those are whatchamacallit. But yeah, we're gonna try to be super transparent and upfront with with everything. And so yeah, Zab and all those guys are good people. So, but I'm gonna go munch on these nacho waffle fries or whatever before everything gets cold. But appreciate you guys sticking in. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll pull some more. Hopefully have some more conversations. And yeah, you guys enjoy your night. It's been a blast. Thanks again.